Hey friends, welcome to day 10 of the Identity Challenge. I am so excited to stand on today's promise that I am totally accepted, for I am holy and beloved. It says in Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 and 13, "Put on then as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another. And if anyone has a complaint against another, forgiving each other as the Lord has forgiven you. So you also must forgive." If you notice in that verse, at the very start, the Apostle Paul drives home identity before all of the other behaviors. He says, "Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved." This is who we are. We are chosen. We are holy and beloved. And because this is who we are, therefore we put on compassionate hearts, kindness and meekness and humility and patience, and we forgive others as the Lord has forgiven us. It's an incredible identity statement, and it's that identity that drives behavior in our life. So we can confidently stand in this truth that I am not just trying to become holy. I'm not trying to perform my way into that standing. No, I am holy. To be holy is to be set apart, separated from sin, and therefore consecrated to God. And this is what God declares about us, that we are separated from sin and that we are consecrated unto himself. We are set apart. It's incredible. To be beloved is to be dearly loved, to be close to his heart. And this is what we stood upon in the first week of the Identity Challenge, that we are deeply loved. And so putting it all together, how encouraging. We are holy and beloved. When I think of these statements, I think about my family and raising my kids and how identity is driving behavior in our family's life. When we say that we are Stephases, that means something in our family. We act a certain way in public. We treat others with respect and with kindness. We walk in joy and in generosity. This is just who we are as a family. And we're training our kids in that. And so sometimes our kids might act a little squirrely and we get to go, "Hey, listen, you are a Stephas. We don't act that way." And my kids are starting to recognize this, because there's times where I'll actually come to them and I'll say, "Hey, listen, you are a Stephas." And they'll stop me and they'll say, "Oh yes, Daddy, I know, I am a Stephas. I don't act that way. I need to be loving. I need to be kind." And so this identity is starting to take root in their hearts, and this identity is driving a behavior. And this is exactly what the Apostle Paul is saying in this verse. He's saying, you are God's chosen ones, holy and beloved. And because this is who you are, you live a certain way. You put on kindness and meekness and patience. You love others with a compassionate heart. You forgive others when you have a complaint against them. This is who you are. And so friends, today, let's own this identity statement. Let's step into it. Let's stand upon the promise of God that we are holy and beloved. I can't wait to see what God says to you today as you journal on this truth. Here we go.